We can increase inclusion for engineering students by not making assumptions about their backgrounds before they get there. We're all coming from a different place, but we're all bringing really unique perspectives. When I got on my first job, the boss said to me that he didn't want me there. He had to take me. And I had been a good student and I'd been an intern, and there was nothing about my preparation for him to know that he didn't want me. And I hadn't been there long enough to annoy him. So it had to have been that I was female. And that was the first time that I had ever experienced discrimination, or someone making a judgment about me for something that I could not control. And it had a profound impact, because up until that time I had thought that if you just work hard enough, you can do anything. And what I realize is, up to a point, if you work hard enough, you can do anything, but there are people with power that can limit what you can do. And I came from a small rural area in Ohio. I hadn't heard the word calculus before I got to college. And fortunately, I was at a land grant where I could explore and take classes, and I learned I wanted to be an ag engineer, and no one told me I couldn't. And that was good. And so that's what I've been trying to do my whole career, is to encourage people to try things and to just be able to do what their passion tells them they want to do, and trying to enable them, as in take down any barriers to that I can see. I didn't start out thinking I was going to be an ASABE member for my whole career, and actually for 1 year when I worked for Ford Motor Company, I did drop my membership. And then I realized that I wanted to be around people who had similar values to myself, and so I got my membership back. And I'm so glad I did, because the relationships that I formed within ASABE have been transformative in my life, and a lot of them are simple acquaintances, but enough that I can, if I have a problem, I can pick up the phone and call somebody that's across the country, and they'll know me, and they'll pick up the phone and they'll talk to me, and so we can get things solved a lot faster than if I had stayed in isolation without being in that society. And the other part that I hadn't thought about when I was a student is it's so much fun to mentor young people coming through. So now that I'm sort of on the other end of the career, that's just a bonus. But I'd say the networking is so powerful, and also that I get to be around people who are excited about the same kinds of things I'm excited about. Well, National Science Foundation has the 10 grand challenges, and I think it all revolves around sustainable food systems and the environment. And the thing that I think the biosystems and ag engineering professionals have that is going to be really helpful is the ability to work in teams and to bring disparate professions together. Because we can talk to the agronomists and we understand what they're saying, and we can talk to the chemical engineers and we understand what they're saying, but the agronomists and the chemical engineers don't talk to each other very well usually. So with us in the middle, we can exchange technology and solutions in a much more coherent way. So I think that's one of the main things we bring, because the solutions to these problems are going to be complex and they're going to require multiple disciplines, and bridging that line between agriculture and engineering is going to be essential, and that's what we do really well. Well, being a graduate of North Carolina State University, one of the things that I was exposed to here that I didn't know how much it would benefit me was going to seminars from all different disciplines. Well, my minor was biomathematics, and there were a lot of people in my minor that were lots of other majors, and so I got to be friends with them, and I went to some of their seminars, and then some of my graduate classes were graduate seminars where we'd hear seminars from other people, and just being exposed to so many different ideas has helped me over the years, because I'll hear something and I'll think, I know something about that, and I'll have a place to go start. So I would say just availing yourself of all the opportunities that exist here at the university, and not just study all the time.